Hi guys, it's Scott.
Hey guys, it's Liz.
That's right, I dragged her back into the fish room. I finally got her in a video. She's been hibernating or whatever she's been doing, but I told her today I needed to have her. I needed her assistance. She's going to be my Vanna White today as we go through some new products. So today we're going to talk about technology in the fish room. Now, I got this topic because I went to that fish place with my buddy Chris, and we came across some really cool LED lights. Some of them which are Wi-Fi controlled. You can cut them off and on and change the lights from your phone. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, and this is why I don't let you go to the store by yourself.
Yeah, I know. I apologize. But I thought it'd be a good topic because I know various people are in different stages of using technology in the aquarium. And I thought it's a good topic to discuss. I almost made this a live feed, but I just, not knowing how everything's going to go, I just, let's tape this and then we can edit out any issues. So with that said, let me talk about what I use in the fish room as far as technology. The first thing that I really like in my fish room is that I have a surround sound Bluetooth speaker. So when I come into my fish room and need to relax, all I gotta do is come in, hit one button, and then I can listen to Purple Rain. Shame our friendship had to end. Woo! That's right, y'all. So I really like the ability of having, a speaker, surround sound speaker system in my fish room. It just makes this even more enjoyable in the fish room, right?
Yeah, I wish you would listen to more music instead of the YouTube channels you're usually listening to back here.
Well, I do that and I do Tidal too.
Yeah.
So, but YouTube, I do a lot of listening to different people's programs like Corey, Joey DIY, IFG for sure, and definitely Mike's Fish Room.
Yep.
I listen to that a lot as I'm cleaning tanks because I like to pick up information. The second thing that I am very high on is I have this Google Mini right here. I love this machine. And I'm sure you guys ask me why, but I don't really write anything down anymore because I have this assistant, and I call it my aquarium assistant in here. For example, this is one of the good things about it. Say I picked up a fish, I don't even know what the hell it is, which is terrible to do, and I tell you guys all the time don't do it. But I can go, hey Google, what's a dovey cichlid?
According to Wikipedia, Parachromis dovey, the guapote or wolf cichlid, is a species of cichlid native to Central America where it occurs on both slopes of Honduras, Nicaragua, and Costa Rica.
So how cool is that? I can get any information I want off of Google on any fish that I just haphazardly pick up and bring into the fish room.
That used to be my job. He'd yell at me to look it up, and now I don't even have to do it.
Yeah, but my brother needs some alone time every now and then. The other thing I can do is when I do water changes, when I have fry that are born, I can tell Google to remember all of that. I don't have to write anything down anymore. And she recoups it, and I can ask her anytime, like, hey Google, when was the last time I cleaned the fish room?
I remember you told me. I cleaned my fish tanks on August 26, 2018.
So that's pretty cool. Hey Google, when did my dovey fry were born?
I remember you told me. My dovey fry were born on June 16, 2018.
So that's just so cool that you can just say that to the Google Assistant or Mini Google, and it'll keep all that information. Hey Google, what was my last pH reading?
Here's what you told me. First, my pH is 7.5. Okay. Second, my pH of 7.5.
So, I can do a pH reading, tell Google what I got, and then when I do another one, if I forgot what it was or if it's fluctuating, I can ask Google. Love Google, Mini Google. They're going for like $40 right now.
Yeah, they weren't all that expensive, and they're really great.
They're really cool. They can control the lights. They can do a lot of stuff in the fish room, which we're going to get to because I think I can connect my Google to something else we're going to talk about a little bit later. So we've talked about, of course, my surround sound, my Mini Google, which I love. The second thing that I really love, and I don't think Liz likes as much, is my Momentum camera. I love this camera. I put it up on top of my shelves in my fish room, and I can see every freaking tank in the house, except for this one. It's a little hard for me to see this one. I kind of see like the top of it. I can see my Midas swimming around, but this is great. It gives me a sense of comfort. I can go thousands and thousands of miles away, and I can look on my phone and I can see what's going on with my fish. Now, as any good fish keeper or aquarium or hobbyist, I do have people that come and check on my fish when I'm not here. This thing also has sound, and it has a mic where I can talk to you directly. I can be in South Dakota, and I can talk to you directly through this and tell you what I'm seeing or walk you through a situation. It records live. I can hit record and record several hours of footage whenever I want. I just think it's outstanding.
Yeah, it's great when he's at work and I get heckled when I'm cleaning my tanks because I'm in here singing and dancing, and all of a sudden his voice, like God from above, comes out.
The other thing, I mean, sometimes I check it on lunch and I'm like, oh my God, I see my peacock bass chasing something, or my doe bicycler chasing something. I can call in and say, Liz, move that fish, or go check what's going on, right?
And it scares me every time.
I mean, let's take a look at it now. I have it hooked up to my phone now. Let's turn the sound on, and I'm sure it's going to echo, but I just want to show you. Uh-oh, hit the wrong button. Let's try it. Hello? Hello? That's pretty cool, right? Cut that off. I can turn the intercom system on. Hello? I cut it off. Obviously, we're too close to it. It's going to echo. The feedback's going to be terrible. But if I was in the North Pole and called in, it's crystal clear. So it's a really cool device. I got to give a shout out to Reed Gilbert. He is the one that really got me excited about this. I think we were at the PVAS
he
bowl
was like,
show.
check it out, I can look at my fish.
Yeah, and I'm a kind of a geek when it comes to technical stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. And I think the same day, or maybe the day after, I got this. There are a lot of cameras available out there, guys, that will work. I love the Momentum. I have never had a problem with it, and it's only $29.99.
Yeah.
Definitely something that I think is a great tool in the fish room, especially as long as you can hear, you can see, and you can talk back to someone. I have had situations where there was like a water leak or a filter overflowing, and I was able to communicate with Aaron and Betty through this device and get everything fixed. So I really like this, and if you have as many thousands of gallons of tanks like we do, it's definitely worth $29.99. I mean, come on. So what else we're going to go to? Water changes. We are pretty old school when it comes to water changes. Now, we do have a Python that we kind of use. I mean, I use it more as a drain the tanks out, and then I use a hose to fill them back up because I like to do things simultaneously. So, but we're pretty old school. I do know of people, Christine Keys, Rusty Wessel, who have devices that they can do on their phone where they can change water right from the privacy of someone else's home. I'll give you an example. Rusty Wessel was in our house one day checking out the fish. He was here for the Keystone class a couple of years ago, and he said, hey Scott, you want to see something cool? I was like, yeah. And he got his phone out and he showed me. He's like, he hit a couple of buttons. He's like, I just did a 50% water change from your house. And I thought, I was like, oh my God, really? It's cool. I'm a geek. I'm a tech geek, but I'm not that tech geek because I personally like to get into the tanks and clean them myself. I like to vacuum the gravel. I like to do a lot of aquascaping, so I rearrange aquascaping. Actually, cleaning tanks, water changes and stuff is a part of the hobby that I like to do. So
that's your therapeutic process.
It is. It really is. So I don't want to get that advanced where I'm having water changes done robotically from my phone.
It would be a nice option to have when you're busy and running, but
Yeah, but I just feel like, and obviously Rusty Wessel and Christine Keys and all of them are advanced hobbyists. I just feel like I would miss something if I'm not handling each and every tank individually. And plus, you got the valves, you got the float system, something goes wrong, I'm fearful of that. So, as far as water changes, we're pretty old school, we're pretty basic. We still do it with hoses and buckets and whatever needs to be done. Next thing I want to do is talk about 2 LED lights that I picked up, again, with my buddy Chris on Sunday. We had just got back from cleaning tanks, getting ready for the Keystone Clash, September 14th through the 16th. And Chris and I decided to go reward ourselves and go through that fish place. We couldn't find any fish that we wanted, or else we would have brought that home instead of this. But I started looking at these lights and I saw this and I said, Chris, check this out. This is a Wi-Fi, this is from Aquatic Life. It is a Wi-Fi Reno LED fixture. And you can control it from your phone, turn on, turn off, cloud effects, colors, all sorts of stuff. And I'm getting ready to ask Liz to plug it in. Now obviously guys, we have tested it beforehand, and I've used I've already got the app on my phone, which I'm going to have to bring up. But let's check it out, see what you think. So you got that. You're going to have to put that doggy down, unfortunately, for the dog. And pull that box, honey love. And I like it because it has 2 different, you have this cord and then you have that cord that you plug it into. I like that. And then we're going to plug this in. Alright guys, so there it is. It is freaking awesome. Changing the colors, red, purple, blue. I can change the brightness. I can add more white. It's pretty freaking cool. So that is, and I'm going to cut it off. No need for you to unplug it. Just push it up against the wall there. So I purchased that for $79.99. Pretty pricey in my opinion. Liz knows me better than anyone. I will buy lights from Home Depot and Lowe's for $10 to $12
and they're pretty effective.
And use workshop lights. So me purchasing something for $80 for lighting is really not what I would normally do. Chris talked me into it. He thought it would be a great YouTube video. So I will give you credit for that, Chris. Here comes that bus to run you over. But pretty cool light. Personally, I like it. I don't think it's worth the price. I think in a few months or a year from now, this technology will be in a lot of different products, and this price will you'll probably be able to pick up this light for maybe $50 instead of $80. But overall, pretty cool. I'm going to put it on my Arowana tank in my office, my little personal place, and play around with the settings, and I think it'll be cool. So that is again the Aquatic Life Reno Wi-Fi light system. So 1 from 10, I'd probably give it a 6, 7. Again, price point is the thing that's killing me. And the other thing I don't like is that I have to, when you turn it on, I have to connect to the Wi-Fi that creates. So that means I have to get off my Wi-Fi in my home to control it. There is a way I can do it differently, but it takes a lot to do. But for right now, just for show and tell, I had to connect directly to it. So anyway, about a 6 or 7 on a scale from 1 to 10. The next thing we're going to check out is the Aqueon Optibright LED light, 48 to 54 inches. This comes white LEDs for brightness, red and blue LEDs for vibrant colors. Excuse me. Blue moon glow accents for nighttime viewing. Slim low profile design. Waterproof touch controls, I love that. And adjustable legs to accommodate multiple aquarium lengths. I love all. Let's check this out. It's still in the plastic. And this, guys, I got for the total of $45. Can you hold that, sweetheart? And again, it has the cord like Liz was liking, the detachable cord. So you want to put that in there. Oh, yeah. Let's break this new light and plug her in. We're not gonna blind ourselves this time.
All right, plugged in.
And check that out. I mean,
This is actually brighter than the $80 light.
yes, it's also broader, so that's why it's brighter. But I mean, check this out. It looks like the Batwing. It's got this really sleek design. I mean, check that out. It's so slim and just modern looking of the control. Many of us have the switch on the outside. You gotta try to find it and cut it off. This doesn't, and check out that. I mean, it's just really cool, and all you gotta do is touch it on top and it cuts it off. So how cool is that? Look at that design. It's so sleek and modern looking. I love it. And again, I got this for $45 compared to that one that I paid $80 for. Quite honestly, guys, I like this one so much better.
But this one you can't control with your phone, correct?
I can't
So
control
that's the
this one with
difference.
my phone. However, there's stuff called timers. And you can go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy you a timer for $3 or $4.
Yep.
And oh my God, that's something else as far as technology we have in this fish room. Hold that, dear.
Yes.
Actually, we're done with this, so you can prop it up. Thank you, Vanna White.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing I forgot about. All of our tanks, most of our tanks, majority of our tanks have timers. So lights come on a certain time, go off at a certain time. Especially for Liz, it's important to have timers for plants so they get sufficient light that they need. Especially for my guys, if you have lights on too long, it will cause algae and algae bloom. So it's nice to have everything on timers, cut on, cut off whenever they're set. You know, I forget things all the time. I'm in my 50s now, so it's not uncommon for me to forget something, and it's nice to know that all my tanks are cut off on their own. So I guess that is some more technology we're using. So that about wraps it up, guys. Welcome to the new way. Welcome to the new age, I guess. I remember when I was young getting sea monkeys for $1, and I had like a little globe, a little plastic bowl, and I had the sea monkeys, which turned out to be brine shrimp. I was pretty heartbroken when I found that out. But I went from sea monkeys in a plastic bowl to Wi-Fi lights, stereo system, cameras, intercom system. It's pretty cool where this hobby's going, and technology is making it easier as well as fun. So definitely, guys, leave a comment below. Talk to me about some of the things you're doing in your fish room as far as using technology, or if you're just a dinosaur, you're old school, you're doing everything back like we used to do 50 years ago. And quite honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. I know guys, Mike from Michael's Fish Room is one of them. He loves those old box filters that you put the carbon and the floss in. He loves them, and they actually sell pretty good at auctions. So being old school isn't bad, and the new technology, I welcome it. I like to try new stuff in the fish room. So Liz, thank you very much for being our Vanna White
having me.
and finally being on a video. God knows we all missed you. Hopefully you'll do a video real soon. Also, guys, I know you guys are patiently waiting on how to make your own local fish club part 2. Obviously, you guys like the first one. It's close to getting 4,000 views. I promise you guys I'm going to do it. I have to be honest, it takes a lot of time to put these videos together, and this one in particular, talking about how to create your own local fish club, there's a lot of information I got to gather, get together, and present you guys. And I've already started making the video, but I just need to get it all together. I want it to be of quality, and I want you guys to be able to learn from what I'm telling you and create your own local fish club. So it's coming soon. I don't want to keep promising a day and not delivering. So trust me, guys, I am working on it, and it's going to be well worth your time and your patience. So, anything else?
No, sir.
All right, guys, we really appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Please hit that bell so every time we have a new video, or if we get online, you guys will know. Whoop, technology, someone's hitting me up. And you know, we just really appreciate you. We are closing in on 900 subscriptions, trying to hit that golden 1,000. So anything you guys can do, tell your friends, tell your family to check us out and hit that subscribe button. Last but not least, we will be on Thursday night on Michael's Fish Room. Liz and Michael are going to be talking about the Keystone Clash. I don't know, I might stop by and say a few things. So definitely come by, check us out on Michael's Fish Room. And if you aren't subscribed to him, hit his button as well and subscribe to him. The guy is incredible, he's hilarious, and he knows his stuff. Alright guys, so keep your hands wet and enjoy this hobby for all it's worth. If you're not enjoying the hobby, you're definitely doing something wrong. So stay tuned to King Queen Cichlids. We bring the fun, we bring the party, and we'll definitely show you how to have a good time in this hobby. Alright guys, bye-bye.
Bye.